that might give you life advice. Get some money, 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 get some money.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Wild Card Round on EA Sports.
Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC Wild Card game. From his end zone, it's Corey Ballantyne. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They'll be led out. By the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And thrown him right out of bounds. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So on 4th down, Ridder heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. Koo knocks this one through the posts. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. Taken at the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Lance. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Lance to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Calling a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They just did manage to sneak into the playoffs as a 6th seed, so it's a tough road ahead. They know that. They would try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And following the turnover, they'll look to take the lead here as they start with a 1st and goal. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well. Especially the quarterback.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They'll set up to throw. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. That's taken in by Ferkser. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to move back in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And in the end, it was all capped off by the Damian Williams touchdown run. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons say they have it, they do. So problems there on the return, very costly, not what you need when you just surrendered the lead.
Not at all, because this now has a chance to really snowball on them quickly. Their offense was on the sidelines talking about getting on the field and getting that score back.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll be out of bounds. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball 1st down in this.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts there to make the grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. This is fielded at the 20. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all you needed to do.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's a toss right side for Hunt. Oh, what a juke into space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Lance a give, and he lost the football, and the Falcons grab it, and this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready, and above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. Screen play set up for Williams. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on 3rd down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
Forced out to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling in these playoffs, and the defenses that can avoid giving them up, but they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
They'll start with the option. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Two minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Lance looking to throw it. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. And Lance now to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have a Niners first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Lance. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. From the gun, it's Lance. Dancing to his left. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, it's Lance. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Lance looks to throw again. And this one caught by Beasley. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Now Lance going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing now is Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. Well, still some climbing left to do to get back to even, but forcing a turnover and getting the field goal there, that's a small step toward erasing the early deficit.
Absolutely. That interception field goal, that's the beginning of what they hope will be several steps towards erasing that deficit and building a lead of their own by the time this game is over.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the second of our triple header here on Wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to yesterday's NFC wildcard game. And it was the Dallas Cowboys who are moving on to the next round.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
From the gun on third down, Lance. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Take it at the 37. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action here on first down. Steps away. Pitts brings it in. What a play. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Lance. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. On 2nd down, here's Lance. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Throwing on first down is Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On the counter, Hunt. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Play action, now it's Lance. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt, and he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Working from the gun, Lance. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Being chased out left. And he comes back with one complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 43 yards. And the 49ers are an extra point away from drawing level.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Gold to add the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And past the 30 down to about the 27. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Lance trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And Lance again going to keep it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lance over the middle. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Just a gain of a couple there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
That would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And right now, they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
At this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Lance throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's a handoff to Hunt running left. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Desperation time here. Lance. And he finds Beasley complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. There's Samuel adding to his big game. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Lance. That's Samuel. Caught left side. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now Lance. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught by Pitts. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Right back to Pitts again. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run it with Williams, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Damian Williams with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Deebo Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Lance now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You could probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Lance to throw it. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Here's Lance. He's going to let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Again, it's Lance. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Lance and company going on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Now a give up the middle to Williams. To the 36-yard line, stop there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's 2nd and 8. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Demir Bird, 36 yards. And the Falcons up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so, because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. We riding with each other. Ain't no hiding. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no hiding. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide. No, we slide. Yellow offense with no defense. Now your time is up. We make the hits. Now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no hiding. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grind it, but grind it different. Tell them they time is ticking. But we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop? My day ones here. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing.